5 common European things that Americans find weird. Curious to see what we do that you guys think is weird. Before we do get into this, appreciate if you guys can subscribe on. Let's check this out.
What's up, internet? So today we are talking about 5 common things that are in Europe that Americans find weird. I made an opposite video already, 5 common American things that Europeans find weird. I'll link it in the description box. And I thought it was only fair to reverse the situation and make a video about 5 common things in Europe that Americans find weird.
What do you guys find weird?
If you vibe with this type of content, please make sure you subscribe and check out my merch.
As well as this list, I want you guys to let me know in the comments what things you might find weird that Europeans do.
Description below. Okay, let's get started. First thing that shocks a lot of people when they come to Europe is the vignette system on highways. So not a lot of people are informed that when you approach a highway, it's not a toll. They used to have booths where you could drive up and pay for the usage of the road. But in Slovenia and Austria and a lot of other countries, you stop at a gas station or the special store and you buy a vignette to use the road.
This is in the UK. Okay, interesting. You go to the gas station and then you buy something to use the road?
It is mandatory and it's considered road tax. The profits go into maintaining the roads. They are colored stickers that you put on a window. Every year there's a different color. And
hey, you know what? This video I might be on the side of the Americans. Hey, Americans, should we figure out what Europeans do that's weird? Together.
For example, even if you live in Slovenia and you want to visit Austria, you have a Slovenian vignette, you need to buy a temporary vignette for Austria because they are not transferable between countries. And the way they will fine you is that you might think you actually get away with it, but at the end of the highway there will be a little car that is gonna wait for you. That's how they find majority of people.
Wait, so they check every single car, or can they just automatically do it on a scanner?
So even if you don't find any patrol throughout your journey, at the end there normally is. So
hey, what if I get off before the end, or can I not?
You just gotta pay it. And they are necessary in the following European countries: Bulgaria, Czech Republic, Hungary, Romania, Slovakia, Slovenia, Switzerland, and Austria.
Okay, so these are the European countries. Alright, so it's only in a few then. It's only in a few.
Next thing that shocks Americans, and sometimes me when I visit Slovenia or other European countries, is that you have to pay for toilets. A lot of countries will...
Yo, they tried doing this in the UK and it got scrapped so fast because people were just jumping over the barriers, and nobody should be paying for the public toilets, bro. Nobody. Like, if I need to take a dump, you think I'm gonna question paying money to take that dump? Nah. We can't be allowing it.
Will charge you for toilet. It will be some small symbolic number. It is usually to maintain toilets, to keep them clean, and that is just something that is unexpected.
I don't want to sound crazy, but don't we pay tax to keep the toilets, public toilets, clean? And that isn't that included in our taxes? Don't we technically pay?
At a lot of gas stations you will have a barrier, so you can put in the coins and you can pay with a card.
You guys think, imagine they put this in America. You guys thinking what I'm thinking? You just James Bond slide over this, or you just crouch down and you become a small person.
Barriers, so you can put in the coins and you can pay with a card, but in some smaller there will be a person sitting at the front at the table and they will only take cash, which is inconvenient if you really have to pee and you don't have the local currency.
Wait, there's a person there checking you in and out of a toilet? Yo, what countries is that happening in? What countries in Europe do people check people in toilets?
Yeah, which is exactly what happened to me. I forgot when I was in Budapest. You had to pay for it. I just got off the airport. I didn't pee. I took an hour bus ride to the capital. I couldn't check into my room yet. There was an Airbnb.
That's crazy, isn't it?
And then
No wonder you Americans think that us Europeans are weird, man. I'm sorry, I'm thinking we're weird as well too.
It was raining, it was cold. I ran to the public restroom and realize I don't have any money. So I try to find international ATM because I also had no money on my Slovenian card, only on my American cards. And yeah, it was a whole cluster duck. So make sure you have some local currency the moment you visit the country, because you have to pay for PP.
Well, yeah, to be fair, if you go to a country and you don't have their currency cash, what are you doing? You are crazy, my friend. You are crazy.
Third thing that is common in Europe that Americans find very weird: milk is not in the fridge. No, sir. And eggs are also not in the fridge. It can.
Well, okay, yeah, so our eggs aren't in the fridge, but milk aren't in the fridge in Europe as well. Do I not live in Europe? Is the UK not Europe? Is the UK not Europe? Because our milk is definitely in the fridge.
Stay there for a while. It doesn't need to be refrigerated. Same with eggs. If you're looking for eggs in the fridge, you will not be able to find them. They are on the shelf.
Right,
Fourth
eggs are on the shelves
is
here.
An interesting one, and the switch, the light switch, is on the outside of bathroom door. This is such a dumb...
Yo, you can see it right there. You see these two things there on the right here? That's my switch. That's my switch for my bathroom that's right there. That's my switch. That's weird for you guys. We have it on the outside. It's always on the outside. Always. Don't know why. It's probably because like the steam and the water inside. I don't know. You think with like modern technology, it'll be fine.
Such a dumb thing. In majority of places, the switch will be outside, which makes so much more sense, because if I'm walking into unlit space that I'm not familiar with, I don't know where the switch is. Like, I have to feel around the walls. Sometimes I just turn on the phone and say, ah, fuck it, I'll just pee in the dark.
Wait, did you never eat your carrots? You can't see the dark, you can't see anything, right? You just... To be fair, when you go from a light space into a dark space, it does take a second for your eyes to adjust, but yeah.
With the flashlight on, like the good old days, like the cavemen with their iPhones and flashlights. Like, especially if it's a bathroom at the party where people are missing the toilet, you know? I don't want to be stepping in things, slipping on people.
No, but then put it this way, like if you're at a bathroom at a party, what if somebody turned it off, not realizing you're in it? Then you're pooping or peeing in the dark.
Vomit and knocking myself out by hitting the sink. That was so dramatic. Last but not least, common thing that is in Europe that Americans find weird, it is that we have washing machines in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah, we do.
We don't use dryers.
Some people do. I have a dryer. I know a bunch of people with a dryer. But then again, a lot of people don't have dryers. My mum doesn't have a dryer. She does it on a clothes rail. So, yeah, it does depend, but a lot of people are getting more dryers in Europe now.
We air dry our things. If you look at the balconies of apartment buildings, or if you look at a backyard of people with houses, you will see long strings of, like, clothing hanging. And if you look at the balconies, you will see that people have these clothing racks.
See, okay, yeah, I have a clothing rack as well. Clothing racks are pretty good. I do have a clothing rack, but I do mainly just dry my stuff. I find it weird, like, drying your stuff outside. Like, what if bugs and that make a nest in there? You know what I mean?
Racks where they're air drying their things, even if it's, you know, not as sunny outside, which by
And the problem with the UK, right? The problem with the UK with air drying outside, my mum does it, right? It rains most of the time. So you put it out there, it's getting dry, and then boom, rain. It's wet again. You gotta start the whole process again.
The clothing rack to dry clothing is almost impossible to find in the States.
Really?
All of the designs are just so weird.
What about Amazon?
All of the designs that I've seen here, like, you gotta do this and that, just so overcomplicated for no goddamn reason. Which could tell you that a lot of people don't even know how to use them or order them or buy them. So whoever designed them was like, I think they'll know what we want with this. Yeah, dryers are not common, and washing machines are in the kitchen. Do whatever you want with that information.
Yeah, does that weird you guys out that we keep our washing machines and that in the kitchen? Because we pretty much everyone does that. Most people do that.
And yeah, I don't know anyone who has a dryer. I think that's just a fancy thing. But over here, pretty much.
Wait, no. Well, the UK is a bit different because I know loads of people that have dryers now. It is becoming more of a thing. It's becoming more of a thing. But then again, it rains a lot in the UK, so we kind of have to adapt to it now.
Every apartment or every house or every building comes with a washing machine and a dryer.
To be fair, a lot of our washing machines now, we have like a washer dryer combo. I've got a separate washer, separate dryer. But I did in my apartment in the kitchen have a washer dryer combo.
Anyway, so this is it for this video. Let me know in the comment section.
But hey, enjoyed that. You guys got to see what's weird about Europe. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm really curious to see what you guys have to say. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. I'm live every single day on twitch.tv/L3WG. If you guys want to check me out over there, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.